With those showers pushing in over the weekend, the question remains, what will we be seeing for this week? Welcome in Western Slope. I'm Dalen Brazelton. Let's talk about your weather. We're expecting a beautiful, clear, sunshiny day across the Western Slope, and it all starts behind me on America's Mattress Live Tower Cam with one heck of a sunrise here happening, very clear conditions, and even a little bit of a glow across those mountains as that sun rises. We're expecting to see a lovely day indeed with some possible return to showers tomorrow. Meanwhile, we are officially on the last week of summer. You heard me right, folks. Just 7 days until the autumnal equinox next Monday, and I, for one, could not be more excited. We're really starting to feel that chill in the air, and those leaves starting to change across Colorado. Starts up in the north and slowly works its way down through the south. Now, as far as Mesa County and those beautiful aspens up on the Mesa are concerned, that's more concentrated, of course, at the end of September for Color Weekend, starting around the 20th to the 28th, and then, of course, it kind of works its way down into Grand Junction up until the first week of October. But we're starting to see those leaves changing across the Centennial State now, and I am very excited. Right now, we're waking up to 53 degrees in Grand Junction, Glade Park, and Paonia. Meanwhile, areas like Delta and Montrose, take a look at this, mid-40s for the start to the day here. Very much so on the cooler side of things. Starting to feel that fall weather pushing in, and we're seeing that reflected in that classroom forecast as well, with that first bell ringing at 54 degrees here. Typically, around this time of the year, we're about 10 degrees warmer than that for the morning hours, but we do return to the averages for those after school hours in the mid-80s. Over the course of the day, we're going to be seeing a relatively cool start to the day, and then that really starts to pick up steam during the day here. Afternoon expected to be those typical normal mid-80s that we should be seeing for this time of the year, and then slowly dips afterwards with a little bit of extra cloud coverage after noon. Meanwhile, for that dog walking forecast, we got Buddy hanging out with us all week long, and it's going to be a wonderful day to take your best friend out for a walk. Folks, we got these mid-50s at 8 a.m., turning into some pretty nice temperatures for 10 o'clock, and then noon ushers in upper 70s. The only thing to really look out for is going to be these faster wind speeds. We got about 14 miles an hour for the morning hours here at the very least. Now, to the north, we have two different low pressure systems, which is not only bringing in moisture to the region, but also that cooler air from Canada. Meanwhile, to the south, a high pressure system kind of squeezing some monsoonal moisture past it here. When you get low pressure bringing cool, moist air, and then some possible monsoons up to the north. We'll take a look at this, folks. That creates some frost. That's right, frost advisories in effect for southern Colorado. This isn't going to be in effect for too much longer. Alamosa County and the surrounding regions, seeing that ending at about 9 a.m. But this, combined with the fact that we saw our first bout of snow over the weekend, it's starting to look a lot more like that season is changing, folks. Now, as we look ahead at that Discovery Auto Group 7-day forecast, those mid-80s for the first 2 days of the week. That gives way to the upper 70s. That's right, we're peaking in the 70s for the midweek, and the chances of showers possibly returning for this weekend. Meanwhile, Montrose slightly cooler, seeing that 80-degree range, and then 70s for the rest of the week. As we get ready for this last week of summer, it's already feeling a lot like fall.